Yeah.
They catch those guys. I think we need to get that wheel moving, if the water doesn't reach. Those things are everywhere. Okay, we froze one of those guys. Is there another one somewhere? Yes! The wheel's moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Rock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned. It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth? Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
Brother, look! That strange bugger popped back out of the ground again.
Too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
You did it! Let's see what it draws. Father, up there. Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate. Grim, push the tie! Lock them down! think you can uncover that geyser from here? Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
I can't remember how I did this shit last time. Let's see.
Nice one. Block coming down. Can you see anything from that block?
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Yeah, fuck that nigga poem.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping you could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, trying stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
See if I can make use of those skills.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
Atreus, look ahead.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body, and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Wild that for us, though.
They are scared.
Was definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
We don't want any trouble, please.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
That statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Thank you. What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Ugh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow! Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things, in action. Ah. Whew. There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say, Scialfa. Scialfa.
Ah!
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to stir past the creepy crawlers and need them here.
How was I supposed to know they were there? Okay, so, Durlin.
At your
Sindri,
service.
any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here. What can I make for you?
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
I'll disinfect my tools. You okay? Or deep in thought? I'll leave you to it. Till we meet again! Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. Excuse me, but we're looking for...
Nothing for you here. I don't care what you want. No food, no encouraging words, no nothing. Leave!
Right flank! Look, over there. Sorry to bother you.
Selling something, please bugger off. If you're not selling something, please tell me not to bugger off.
Yeah.
Candy Crush sent me down here to turn you into all.
These are the mods I used to make this silly video where I shot Paul. Dune Arrakis map is the name of, you guessed it, the map. Paul here, and over there, and over there, is from a mod called Dune Armor and Enemies Pack. It's got not just Paul, but other people from the Dune franchise. You ready to become one with your son? Paul's Chris Knife is from a mod called Chris Knife, go figure. And the Colt 1911 comes from Ghetto's Firearms. If you see me using pew-pews in a video, it's probably Ghetto's Firearms that you're looking at, unless I say otherwise. Now, while I got you here, let's talk about why that shield argument ain't as good as you think it is, baby. If you're wearing a shield in the desert on Arrakis, they've got these things called sandworms. And sandworms tend to fuck up the functionality of your existence if they catch your ass in their desert wearing a shield. Isn't that right, Paul? So, maybe stop telling people to watch the movie again or read the books again, because you don't know what. I'm being a little petty now.
I need help. I cannot beat Radagon and the Elden Beast. I've been on him for 2 days. I've tried fire. I've tried my magic and it's not working. I'm sitting here going through the portal and just over and over.
Let's face it. Remember when we said Diddy is fighting tooth and nail to make sure he doesn't go down alone? Well, it looks like his plans are finally succeeding because he just brought undeniable evidence of how Jay-Z allegedly unalived his mistress, Kathy White, to protect Beyonce. Allegedly, Kathy White got pregnant for Jay-Z and was threatening to do a tell-all interview about the affair around the same time Beyonce also announced that she was pregnant. And thinking of the absolute chaos Kathy's tell-all would be, Jay-Z made the obvious choice and decided to delete his mistress. Sources are now saying Diddy has strong evidence that can prove everything that went down, so Jay's days as a free man might be counted. Y'all better get comfy because we are about to break this down. So, there has been a lot of noise about how Diddy is planning to expose all his partners in crime from back in the day now that the lawsuits are getting more serious, and every day feels like one day closer to jail time. The latest update on Diddy supposedly ratting out everyone he has a history with is that he's exposed Jay for unaliving his mistress, Kathy White, to protect Beyonce. If the name Kathy White does not sound familiar to you, it's because someone somewhere did a very good job of scrubbing her off the internet, and streets are saying that person is Jay-Z. For those of y'all that don't know who Kathy is, well, Kathy White, also known as Corey or Coriana, was a model and fitness expert who also ran her own PR firm, White Label PR. She used to hang around many celebrities, and she was actually close with a number of them, like Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. In fact, Claudia Jordan, who has been described as a known homewrecker, used to join Kathy White in dating married men. And by that, I mean stinking rich married men. Kathy herself is known to have admitted that she's here for a good time, not a long time. Unless a man has a net worth of at least 15 million, she won't pay any attention. So, you can see how Jay-Z must have been the perfect match for her, even though they supposedly started dating long before he and Beyonce tied the knot. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after Kathy and her BFF Claudia White were spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z. In fact, Jay-Z allegedly bought Kathy a $25,000 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes to wear that evening. Sources also reported that Jay was very particular about about keeping the relationship low-key, so he would do things like ask her to bring a couple of friends along for a ride so it wouldn't look like they were a thing, which is what he did that evening. While they were in Vegas, Jay also reportedly took Kathy on a trip to the Bellagio casino, asking her to bring a few friends to their table. It looked like Jay was really taking care of Kathy, so much so that her friend, Claudia Jordan, was reportedly jealous of how Kathy always seemed to pull all the wealthier ballers and how she had over $100,000 worth of bags and $200,000 worth of shoes and how she could just randomly buy her friend a $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag. So Jay was definitely doing right by Kathy. Well, until he started seeing her as a liability. And that's why it's interesting that in 2020, a blind item from Crazy Days and Night said, this A-list host model is also an actress. Our host has always stayed sweet about the death of her friend, but has become more convinced that the permanent A-list rapper had her friend killed. It just seemed too convenient that he wanted her out of the picture, and shortly after he said that, the friend ended up dead. It was then revealed that the A-list host was Claudia Jordan, Kathy's friend, and the rapper was Jay-Z. Well, as the saying goes, all that happens in the dark will eventually come to light. It didn't take long for people to start putting two and two together and figuring out that Kathy was Jay's mistress. Naturally, they started reaching out to her for comments on the situation, and about 2 weeks before she passed away, a major tabloid that was investigating Jay's connection allegedly reached out to her. But, and this next part is important, Kathy strongly denied all allegations of having an affair with Jay. I'm not even surprised, given the length Jay went to make sure things stayed under wraps. He must have really made it clear to her that the moment she breathed a word about the affair to the public, the gig was up. But either Kathy finally got tired of living a lie, or she figured that with a baby on the way, Jay wouldn't dare leave her hanging. Either way, she decided it was finally time to tell her story, and so let's hit Jay up to see who was going public with the affair for However, reports reaching us say that first responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious. Also, at the time the news of Kathy passing away from a brain aneurysm got out, it was still too early to know for sure that that's what really happened. Besides, Kathy was young, fit, and healthy before she passed on, so her just randomly dropping dead from a brain aneurysm was just highly unlikely. A detective from the NYPD had this to say about her death. A 911 call from an apartment 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. An ambulance came and took Kathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It's too eerie to be speculating that an aneurysm offed her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death, but someone might have given Kathy a bad drug, so they'll do a toxicology report, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. What's crazy is that the report never came through, and even though literally every detective and cop who worked on Kathy's case felt the circumstances were suspicious, her cause of death was still ruled as a brain aneurysm. Girl, it sounds like someone was out there pulling strings to get that whole thing covered up, and this brings us back to December when we said someone was out there pulling strings to get that whole thing covered up. And this brings us back to Jay-Z. Now check this out. Kathy passed away in early September of 2011. If y'all remember, this was also around the time that Beyonce announced her pregnancy with her and Jay's first child, Blue. The timing is definitely interesting, especially considering all the conspiracy theories we heard about Beyonce not actually being pregnant at the time, but instead having a surrogate carry her baby. Tabloids at the time started speculating that Jay might have had Kathy deleted because he didn't want the fallout from whatever stories she would have told the blog to affect his marriage with Beyonce. One blog even wrote that Kathy's death has stirred up some unwanted attention for Jay, with claims of a hidden love child in Trinidad and Tobago, and Illuminati theorists claiming her death was a sacrifice for the famous couple. What's even more interesting is that all the renewed attention on this case was started by someone who also believes Jay had something to do with Kathy's death, Liz Crokin. Liz wrote an extensive report about the whole thing, where she talked about how she reached out to Kathy for an interview about Jay. According to her, Kathy initially denied knowing or ever interacting with Jay-Z until she pulled up pictures showing her hanging out with Jay and Puffy. At this point, Kathy allegedly told Liz that she would consider doing a tell-all about the affair. Then all of a sudden, Liz gets through to Kathy. Finally got a hold of one of her friends. She was informed that Kathy was born. Some of Liz Crokin's recent tweets about the situation actually brought new attention to the case. In one tweet, Liz said, "As I said in a tweet the other day to Jay, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died, was murdered. I know everything. I know what you did. So go F yourself, Jay-Z. There will be justice for Kathy White." What's also interesting is that it looks like Jason Lee might have been the one who originally spilled the tea about Kathy and Jay-Z alleged affair, because Hollywood Street King reported that their sources got their information from him. Suddenly, it all starts making sense how Jason would literally try and
not done? Okay. I'm gonna tell them why Johnny put the beef over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reaction. And I'm going
Oh boy, I commented forever ago and I texted you.
Bro, I did not see a text. The only text I have from you is I'll BRB.
Bro, they're fucking delivering. What the fuck? Because I shit you not, I sent them like, I don't know, it's been like 10 minutes, I think.
Bruh. Well, did you hear my TikTok?
Yeah, I actually I said, what are you watching?
Bruh, I'm keeping up with like this Jay-Z and Diddy shit.
Yeah, where they're like sacrificing like...
No, I don't think that's what happened. Jay-Z like had an affair and then like killed his mistress, and now it's like coming out because Diddy is like on some sexual assault shit and has a lawsuit, so he's like outing a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the diddler. But I'm gonna get back to playing the game.
Why do they call it like their mistress?
I don't know why it's referred to as a mistress, to be honest. Because when I think of mistress, I think of like a term of endearment, like I would call you my mistress. Shit, kind of hot actually. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, but a mistress is like someone that you cheat on your like wife with, though, consistently.
That's not the way I think of it. The way I think of it is like some BDSM shit, low key.
Yeah, I know. You like to be walked like on a leash.
I don't know about all that now.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tie you up.
Then tie me up.
I will.
Alright, bet.
Angela Black's on you again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to me, girl.
You gonna beg for me?
This audio is definitely live.
Imagine some random person like...
Well, if some random person ever finds it and they're about 31 minutes in, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dude, wait, it posts them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, should post it to my YouTube channel.
That's actually crazy. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. And for real though, I mean,
Girl.
You gonna beg?
You gonna make me?
Yeah, I can make you.
Alright, then bet. Now you gonna go back and watch the game now?
Make me.
Jan. Go back and...
I'm already there.
Alright, I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you gonna make me beg for you? No!
Wow. MJ wasn't kidding about the structural sensitivity. This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You?
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Very well.
Think that's him? Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Hey, well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours, named Durlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Durlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Come. The boat cannot be far.
Barb.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Ugh, those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel. I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go? So, we're going to Durlin's? Makes sense. We could always explore those mining rigs later. This is the safety office?
Well, the sign a hair's breadth away from a head injury up there certainly gives that impression.
We're looking for Durlin?
You have an appointment?
No? Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
Here to collect on something, pal? Think, parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Esther's accretion proposal, eh?
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get... You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
Dina and I wondered where she went after our little coup here failed.
Failed?
Yeah, come, come. Failed.
Faye is dead.
Best of them all. Ones left alive have to pay the price. I'm afraid I can't help you with your little prisoner situation.
But he could have answers on how to stop Odin. And free Svartalfheim from the Aesir.
Now, I'm not in the business of crossing the old father anymore. Right, before you go. Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All Father's given name, and, yeah. For fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure, okay? Get out of my office.
Hey there.
So what about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think.
That head better not be leaking his decay all over my floor.
I beg your pardon?
Hey, this isn't a fine.
Not now. There are enemies ahead.
Brother veterans find a perch on high! Behind you, brother! Behind you! Behind you! Incoming! Behind you, brother!
Bro, what? How? I should never start using these motherfuckers. Alright, this is where I was at when I left off.
Okay, as I was saying, I think Derlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has given us a map.
Sort of. You smell him? But it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain.
Ah.
Tyr! Derlin helped us anyway.
Not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe
Shut
we'll
up,
be able to
nigga.
see a mine up there.
Ah,
Ain't shit.
quite like a dwarven train ride.
Nigga, how do I get over there? This is bullshit.
We can take that train up the mountain when you're ready, brother. Heimdall. There's a name I don't miss.
What shit? The fighting?
Just now.
Derlin. He didn't need to say it, brother. It was written all over his face. Well, burned, I should say. Into his head.
He burned that into Derlin's head?
Failed rebellions tend to warrant swift and enduring retribution.
He is a captain of Odin.
Aye, and a bearer of Gjallarhorn. True believer, that one. There are few things so dangerous in a man as lack of doubt.
What you mean, okay? I'm confused. I asked a question.
Seems like we're here. Come on. This way. I can see another train. Let's look for a way to get over there. You know, maybe finding Tyr is our best protection. Seemed like Odin really didn't want us to find him. Once Tyr's free and can be god of war again, Odin won't have time to worry about us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it.
Bruh. What are you saying all that for?
A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
Fuck you mean choo-choo, nigga?
I don't think this is working, brother. Maybe we should come back.
Oh no, this is as far as I got. Bro, I fucking forgot about
Is that
this
a Trekkie?
nigga.
What happened here?
Use caution.
I think it's dead. Yep. Definitely dead.
That's fair. Oh wait, I be forgetting that the audio is fucking what's it called? Delayed. Like the shit that you're seeing is like 2 or 3 seconds delayed.
Watch out!
Bro. You're not gonna see this for a little while. Bro. You're not, I don't know when you're gonna see this, but 100% I just died because I was texting you back. Bro.
Damn! Watch out!
Oh. Yeah. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, fuck you, you fucking stupid fucking lizard. Oh.
Ready! Together!
Fuck that nigga shit up, bro.
Stay on your guard. There could be others around.
Oh.
Think that Drek vehicle killed the first one?
Oh, that looks fire.
If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed.
Ooh, that looks fire.
Down there, I can see a mine. That has to be what Derlin was talking about.
Tracks up on the left there.
We're gonna keep playing until we get to the point that I need to get
War with
to.
Odin isn't just Tyr's to fight. What if it's ours too?
War is not the only way.
Nigga, I could make that jump. Fucking Spider-Man. Okay. If anything starts happening, like, cutscene-wise, I'll, like, stop it. Because I'm pretty sure this is just going to be traveling. And, like...
Looks like we have to get this one back on the track. Wow, this thing is small. Okay, we need to go left. Wait, I meant my left. Keep going. We're so close. Just a little to the left. That's way too far. Mimir, tell him left. We're so close. Just a little to the left. Yeah, that's it.
Bro, what?
Round 2. Here we go.
Do it right now. And that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support each other.
Yeah, Jason probably has information that would ruin Beyonce if it ever got out. As y'all know, a lot of the OG hip-hop guys ran in the same circles back then and did a lot of shady things together. Apparently, while they were out there painting the town red, Diddy was collecting audio and video recordings of all the shenanigans, both legal and illegal, and he's now ready to spill all the tea. In fact, some people are saying Diddy has already started speaking with authorities, and Jay-Z might need to start preparing for the day of reckoning. Jaguar Wright recently said Diddy has released footage of Jay-Z and Beyonce at some of Diddy's infamous freak-off sessions.
Diddy done turned over tapes, allegedly with the Carters and some freak-off and the Beyonce high on the cocaine, and the tapes had jizz all over it.
And now, Diddy is allegedly set to reveal all the dirty details of how Jay-Z unalived his mistress to protect his wife. And Diddy is not the only celebrity who feels the same way, because Jaguar Wright once talked about how she believed Jay or Beyonce might have done the deed and then hired people to clean it up.
Kathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is,
Diddy is fighting.
The other one is going to get fucked. Real bone right here.
My bone next.
Whereabouts? Now, who are you two? And where are you all fighting? Break it up. No. No. Break it up. No.
Not until you untie my straitjacket and put it on, okay?
If I do, will you let me go?
No.
Which means you will let me go. So I'll do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Check and mate. You've got to. Your move.
Really are an idiot, aren't you? Like super white hot, blazingly stupid. For 10 long years, I've been plotting my escape from this dreadful place. For 10 long years. 10 years. Spent creating some of the most realistic and lifelike masks ever made. One for you, and one for me. Also that today, you can become me. And I can become you.
That's it? You'll never get away with this.
All the guards here are former male models. Somehow I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Guard! Guard! Would that be all, Mr. Zoolander? That will be all.
Not until you untie my straitjacket and put it on, okay?
If I do, will you let me go?
No.
Which means you will let me
You pick me up!
Hey, I saw your text. You can't have a nuke in our D&D game. Oh, really? I wouldn't be so sure. I already don't like this. Player's Handbook, age 53, and I quote, do you know how to swim? If you do, then your character can swim. If you know a little about mountain climbing, horseback riding, carpentry, or sewing, your character knows these things too. This also applies to things your character might want to build. Perhaps your character decides he wants to build a catapult. If you can show your DM how to make such a device, then the DM may allow your character the same knowledge. Indeed, you might visit the local library just to gain this information. That's not even the edition that we're playing. That book's from the 80s. 1989. But there's a different date that I'd like to bring to your attention. June 6th, 2022, the day before our first game. And when you sent a text that said, I quote, hey y'all, excited about tomorrow. We're gonna make our characters first. All official D&D books are in play. End quote. No. I obviously meant 5th edition books. It didn't say it. And this book is as official as it gets. You know what, whatever. But there's no way that you learn how to make an actual new. So little faith in our public libraries. I also had to look at a YouTube explainer with a cat dress as Oppenheimer to fully understand the details, but I got there. That's not possible. You'd be on like a watch list or something. I know all the watch lists. I know the secret of the atom now. Even if there is an unnecessary amount of cat puns mixed in, I have become that, the destroyer of meows. World, damn it. Well, what would you even use it for? Chaos? Fear? Do you remember that gnome that danced me like a year ago? Mr. Cheddar? Everybody loves Mr. Cheddar. Oh my god. I might as well be. Hey, I saw your text.
Lieutenant McAtee before OC. Let's go. Get it. This is Lieutenant McAtee. The odds OC spray ain't even hurt that bad.
Will it drill? Plastic Fork Edition.
Let me break it down for you, Mark. Your mother and I have a relationship that is all about a master-slave dynamic. When I said she was more like a pet to me, I meant that in the most literal way possible. Remember that time you found a dog collar under the couch? And I told you it was because we were getting you a dog. That was a lie, son. Truthfully, your mom likes it when I put her on a leash and walk her around the backyard. She's usually naked, of course. I can't explain why, but the whole thing is her idea. She'll piss on trees, sleep in dog cages, chew up furniture. She once took a full-sized adult woman shit in my dockers. Your mother is one fucked up slut, Mark, and I love her, but I'm not bringing that energy back to Viltrum with me. And frankly, she scares me sometimes. I don't know who molested her or how they did it, but there is some dark juju in that woman's head. And I just don't know if I'm strong enough to fuck it all over. Let me break it down.
My dad went to Freaknik in '94. Do you see the pain in my eyes? Freaknik is just one of those things that you hear about all the time within.
The new Quasar cannon in 30 seconds can close bug hole, can clear small spew, can terminate illegal broadcasts, can destroy fabricators, can clear shrieker nests, can take out artillery, can take out Strider, can take out Giants, can take out Devastators, can take out Hulks, can take out Bile Titans. Will you be rocking this? Let me know in the comments. The new Quasar cannon in 30 seconds can close bug hole, can clear small.
He's just wondering if you got your photos printed? Like I printed? What?
Stay out of Gotham.
He's just wondering if you got your photos printed? Like I printed? What?
Stay out of Gotham.
He's just wondering if you got...
Yeah. Drake, you're cooked. Kanye just picked a side. As you can see on his Instagram story, he reposted his collaboration with Kendrick Lamar, No More Parties in LA. We all kind of saw that it was going to happen, but it was not going to disqualify the fact that Kanye was going to third party his way into this beef. I thought he was going to be a wild card because when it comes down to being the best, Kanye will show you that he's the best. I thought he was going to try to join the conversation and say, nah, I'm one of the best.
He done fondled a lot of niggas.
Damn.
A lot of
So you
niggas.
believe all those allegations to
I
be
ain't gonna
true?
say all, but he done fondled some niggas before. Take
What?
that, take that. Like, man, I don't care what nobody says. I don't know, I'm just saying allegedly, but from what I'm seeing, his the way he acts around certain men. You seen that video? He ain't never party with me before, though, daddy. You don't another man call another man daddy like that. Did he fondle him, boy? He give him, man, he give him a lot. Money and power. People do anything for it, man. People do anything to be famous, man. And Diddy know that. That's how he control it. BB, y'all gonna be big, Diddy. I have to keep you $1 million. I'll blow you up in 2 months. Come on in this room. Oh, damn. And then you go in that room, it's dark than a motherfucker. This old dark guy can't bring light to it. I ain't bullshit. No. Start putting them hands on your shoulders. Oh, no. Relax. Pause. Going down through there. He done fondled a lot of niggas.
Believe behind all of this is Puffy. You said this yourself with $1 million when there was $1 million, when there wasn't $500,000. Tell us a little bit about that.
What I believe happened with Puffy was that, again, I don't think he wanted this conflict to get worse than it already was. And if he could figure out a way to quell that, he would. In fact, we have a statement saying that Puffy had reached out to members of the Nation of Islam to approach Suge Knight and say, hey, let's have a peace treaty, let's watch this thing. But Suge wanted nothing to do with it. So he was trying to get out from under this imposing threat, knowing that Suge held him responsible for the murder of his friend. And whenever he would come to LA, he knew that Suge Knight was trying to hunt him down. We have a reported incident, an investigation where Suge Knight had accosted one of his associates at a Christmas party in Los Angeles.
Are you back?
Yeah, I knew my chat would take a second. I had to put more shoes in the washer, and I felt bad because I left my door open for a second because it's cold again, and fucking Monkey, like, tries to come in here, and I feel so bad, bro, like, having to kick her out because she just wants to sleep with her mommy.
No.
Like, I feel like they're all out there by themselves, and they all want to sleep with me.
Soon.
No, once I get them, which I still have the $100 you gave me for them, I think, Monkey's out there crying.
I know, you gotta be strong.
I know. But,
Are you ready
oh,
to watch the game?
no.
Okay. Hey, that's you. Baby.
In an attempt of
Kraken hatchling gave you a stone.
Kraken. Oh, Diener. Yeah, it's covered in algae. I was thinking we could show it to Brock and Sindri when we got back. Here. Okay, so, we came here looking for Tyr because we don't trust Odin, right? If you think about it, war could... Uh-oh. On your left! Right!
Tell me where! Atreus, look for a brake to stop the train. Should be a leader of some sort.
Found it! The brake's stuck!
Keep trying, little brother.
Father!
Stop this train!
They jump at me! They jump at me!
No!
Oh!
Get up!
Father! A troll?
Alright, time for your shit, nigga.
I can't believe it. Are you serious?
They were just monsters, like, on the train. The only thing that happened, I literally walked up to the train, I got in the train, and then I was like, alright, I'm gonna pause it.
Behind!
Good hit, brother.
Behind you, Father!
Incoming! Above you!
What?
That was crazy. All of it.
You said it, little brother.
Look out! On your left!
Bitch ass nigga.
The whetstone of the Night Ripper. When resisting an occupation, sometimes the most obvious methods are the best.
It is old. No longer of use.
But enough about you. I'm talking about the whetstone.
Come on, Kratos, put some pep in that step.
This place is incredible. Look out!
So, bite the mouth you had on the train, lad.
It's just a word. I've heard way worse from
The word does not matter. You lost control.
We were falling through the air. I thought we were gonna die.
Is that what you truly wish your last word to be?
No.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it.
Yeah,
Let
little
it
nigga.
serve you.
Tracks. These must lead into the mine. We'll need to get past this cargo. Looks like the water powers the crane that's keeping the cargo up.
Bro, what the fuck? Bruh.
cross. Another Nornir chest.
Aye, but no seals to destroy or bells to ring. These are different.
I might be able to get up there if you help me. Great. I'll head across for a better look. Father, there's a gate up here heading towards the entrance to the mine. If you can get up here, I'll need your help lifting it.
If.
Oh, come on. You can jump that. Your knees aren't that bad.
Atreus.
I hope you can make that jump. It's another one of those wooden troughs. I wonder how the dwarves thought of stuff like this.
Aye, that might be the great motivator of convenience. Why do the work when you can get wet stuff to do it for you?
Sure hope Tyr's here.
Atreus, we seek information.
I know. Stop acting like I'm trying to start a war.
Yet you do not say otherwise.
Brothers, maybe we can lay this to rest a bit, eh?
You lift on your side. I will lift on mine.
What are you talking about?
Heavier than I thought. Thanks. Let's keep moving.
Looks like we found Durlin's mine entrance.
Got something else for you.
Sindri!
What is it?
Since you're currently lacking a light source, sorry, and have no way of seeing exactly what untold horrors lurk in the dark, these will help. Okay, back to your exploring now. Off with you.
Thanks, Sindri. Hey, wait, what do you mean by untold horrors? Clinging to the wall! Gotta knock it down!
Find you, watch out!
That was close. I think this is it. This is the mine.
Intriguing. However, we're ill-equipped to do anything with it right now.
Look out!
Watch your left!
Well, looks like the official entrance to the mine is blocked. But there's gotta be another way.
This way.
Nice. Not a dead end. Come on, let's see where this goes. Ugh, these guys again? Where are they all coming from?
It certainly smells like we're headed into a mine.
The rocks on the ground are so pretty.
Slow down, Atreus. Take care. Be
find where those wretches were coming from.
They will overwhelm you quickly. Stay close.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
For her, it will be so.
Watch your leg! Behind you! Incoming!
Damn, bro, treated that nigga like he was from the UK, bro.
Take care of the rest of these things. All of them. The smell these things leave behind is so gross.
A small consequence for disturbing their home.
Let's keep moving. I'm sorry. I know you said not to, but I can't stop thinking about this. We spend all of our time fighting bad stuff. And I don't get why we can't do that alongside Tyr.
We do not know him.
We saw his shrines. He's a leader. He stood up to Odin when no one else would. If he's done it before, why wouldn't he do it again?
Images from long ago do not tell the whole story.
There's a door. Once we get off this, let's check there for Tyr. He's gotta be close. I can't help but feel like you're angry with me or something. Ever since we got to Svartalfheim, you've been critical of my every move. If you don't think I can lead us, just say so.
It is not your competence that is in question.
Okay? But what does that mean?
Consider your intent.
This place is huge. Must have taken ages to build. Another door. We'll have to check that one too.
Bird's instructions do not say which one.
Nope, we're on our own here. Your question from before, about my intent. I intend to help the God of War stop Odin. And that means freeing him from whatever prison he's in right now.
Brace yourselves, friends.
Sindri?
And be careful exiting that thing. 1 foot at a time. There are loose, rusty nails everywhere.
Have you seen any signs of Tyr?
As if I would navigate this maze of running sewage. No. I'm sure you'll manage that on your own.
I don't know. The water looks pretty clear here.
Keyword, looks. Whatever you need. Fire's actually a disinfectant, so these are very hygienic. I'll heat up the forge.
Yeah, I don't mind.
By the way, if you're headed to the mining rigs in the bay, could you bring me any slag you find? I could use the material for my crafting.
Whoever wrote this certainly had an eye for detail.
Look, there's a door just across this gap. Tyr could be right there. Oh, water's overflowing where you froze that trough. That's helpful. The water flow's blocked.
Sounds like you got the water moving along, brother. What next?
That worked. Let's get to the door. Come on. Tyr?
Well, I certainly don't think this is where Tyr currently is.
He's got to be here somewhere. This mine is huge.
Atreus, what do you intend to stop Odin from doing? You speak as if you know the plan.
I don't know his plan. That's why we're...
Brother, with Fimbulwinter underway and Ragnarok around the corner, Odin will be desperate. Whatever he's planning to do surely won't be to the benefit of anyone but himself.
Exactly.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Huh. Glad we explored.
Is that not the right way to go?
Did you see that over there? There's a broken door up to the left behind this crane. Maybe Tyr tried to escape. We should look.
Outstanding! That overflowing water is burning the crane. Clever. The lift doesn't seem powered.
That's dumb.
Doesn't look like we can power the lift from this side. Up this way. We might be able to get closer to the elevator wheel. think that should keep the lift fully powered up. We're almost there.
You'll be up there in no time.
That's it. Come on. Let's take that lift up. Here can't be far. Okay, new exercise. Let's think about how Tyr's probably feeling locked up in his mind. If I were imprisoned by Odin and finally freed, Odin would obviously be at the top of my list. But I would just want to fight something. Anything. Even if it was just to know I still could. Tyr? Whoa, what happened here? Bridge! Left bridges!
Watch your left! They certainly weren't Tyr. Best look around.
This dwarf didn't make it out. Is that a relic? Huh.
Bro.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back! Left side, brother! Brother, that groom's found a perch on high! Good hit, brother!
Bro, I want to get to this point so bad. I'm so close, I can taste it.
Another empty vault.
Little brother, perhaps it's time
No,
we...
don't even say it. We're gonna find him. Look, another door on the other side of the cavern. Let's go. Up there. The path keeps going. We'll just have to get across.
I can't.